Live Football here, Crystal Palace 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Joined here with Rich. Thoughts on the game?
I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated, I think, because we didn't deserve to lose the game. Not saying that we did enough to win it, but I think first off, we matched them. I think we were really good first half. Will Hughes, he broke up everything that they were trying to do, especially when they were playing up from the back. He gassed out, you can tell. It's a shame because, like I said, he was pivotal to what we were doing. Him more so than Edward was the one that was pressing more in that first half. But the second half, I thought we just dropped off 5 yards. And those are the finer details when you're playing some of the top sides. We can't just allow them that space. The first goal we conceded was so avoidable because we actually got the ball in possession, passed it to Johnston. I think he just took his eye off the ball. And next minute he's scampering, he kicks it out for a throw-in, and then they've obviously scored from the resulting throw, Wardy with an own goal. And then
I guess the bodyguard. If Rich ain't the bodyguard, people are running through. But I think compared to the Newcastle game, Roy got it spot on today.
Massive difference. I think that's all we asked for, and I think that's why we're so frustrated that we didn't come away with at least a draw here. Definitely. Because we were good. We were really good. We literally limited Spurs to next to nothing. Yeah. The only time they actually then took proper control of the game is after they had scored. And this is where the question mark comes in. I know a lot of fans were frustrated. There were boos ringing around the stadium when we're losing and we're not pressing. And I'm going to look at it both ways. Yes, it was frustrated that we didn't press, but then when we did press, oh my God.
They scored straight away.
Spurs' second goal, oh my, the football was unbelievable. But that's the thing, if we're going to press, we all have to press as a unit, and I don't think we were ever willing to do that. No. So maybe it was probably better off that we sat back, but then they would have just passed between Romero and Vicario all game, and that's what they did for like 2 minutes.
Definitely. You touched on Hughes, so we'll talk about him a little bit more. It looked like he'd done a great job marking Basuma out the game. He was the focal point, which me and Dan both identified in tactically, that he picks up the ball from the goalkeeper, turns and dribbles or passes, shut that down, but they've just got class all over the pitch, so if Basuma's out of the game, just Van der Ven will do it, Romero will do it.
On Van der Ven, he's unbelievable.
Burns. Did you see the Burns when he caught up to Edward? Speed.
He is, you know what, was it Harry that was saying that he...
Yeah, Harry was saying he was the fastest player in the Dutch league last season.
And I think he also mentioned that he might even be the better defender of the two. And watching, Van der Ven is unbelievable. What a centre-back.
Definitely. One thing which I had to ask some people around, and no one actually knows the answer. Roy Hodgson actually made all 5 subs today. How out of character is that?
That's a very good point. And early subs. I think Jez was the first one. I think he came on like 60.
Yeah, it weren't very late.
No,
before 70.
Listen, it's a good sign that he's making those changes. We've got to keep freshening it up. Bless France. He looked nervous, man. Probably playing in front of like 2,000 fans to playing in front of like 25,000,
And they're not happy as it is at home.
Yeah, this is it. You
hard.
can tell like the set pieces were abysmal. One corner went straight out of play. Yeah. I'm not going to blame him too much for that last chance. I think Ayew got in his way. But listen, I think he'll come good. For the young 19-year-old to actually come on the pitch and say, "Listen, I'm taking to set pieces," shows he's confident in his ability.
There's definitely a good player in there. Finally, Rich, who's your man of the match today?
I'm going to go Ayew. What a finish, by the way.
I was so certain it was going to be a handball because the VAR took too long.
It took too long, thinking, wait. So one thing is either like they're not sure. If it's not clear enough, just give the goal and let's move on. But he got himself about. He wins free kicks for us all the time. Defensively, did well. Got himself out of like difficult situations with a bit of skill in that. And he had some shots. He actually had some shots today, so
I think he had the first shot in the whole game.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Jordan Ayew.
Rich, as always, up the Palace.
Palace.